if you've clicked on this video, that means that you are shifting. It means that you haven't pressed the subconscious mind or visualized something or fallen asleep with a feeling state, and your manifestation is coming to you. Because in this video, I'm going to give you my morning routine, and you have manifested a different version of yourself now to where you are going to the next level. So you're going to get information that you're going to use. You're going to use this information and start applying it in your life. Okay? And the first thing that I want to cover in this video is I wake up at 4 a.m. every day, and you don't have to do this, okay? You do not. I actually wake up at 3:50 because I always wake up before my alarm even goes off. And the reason for that is not because I need to, okay? It's not because I feel like I need to because I have so much to do. It's not because of that. It's because I love my life and I don't even like to sleep. I literally do not like to sleep. When I go to sleep, I'm like, I can't wait till get to wake up in the morning and to experience life and to provide value and service to the world and assist people. What content am I going to create? What version of myself am I going to create? Which supercar am I going to drive today? Which body part am I going to work out today? You know, it is so fascinating, you know, how great life is when you have the right mindset. This life is designed for you to be. All right, so you can wake up whenever you want. You don't have to wake up at 4 a.m., but this is what I want you to do. When you wake up in the morning, I do not want you to drink coffee right away. I want you to wake up naturally. Let your mind wake up naturally and find gratitude and happiness without anything in your exterior world assisting you to do this. Wake up in the morning, grab a notepad and a pen and a notepad, and start self-reflection. Start writing down three things that you're super grateful for in specific detail. Like, write this stuff out. Like, for instance, today, one of my things that I wrote out for myself was being able to walk outside, you know, at any time I want and get fresh air and get a glass of cold water with ice cubes, because, you know, I couldn't do any of this when I was in prison. None of this. I spent 8.5 years not being able to do any of this stuff. Just being able to walk outside, have privacy to where I can take a shower and I could go to the bathroom by myself and do all these things and meditate in peace when it's quiet and silence, and walk outside whenever I want, get a glass of water with ice cubes whenever I want, have my own refrigerator, have my own food, be able to do whatever I want to do whenever I want to do it. Okay, just being able to walk outside and be able to breathe, have fully functional lungs, 2 eyes, all these things. Like, that's one thing for me. That's one thing that I write down, even though it sounds like 10 or 20 things. That's one thing that I write down because I get very specific and I get so detailed, and there's so many things that I'm grateful for. And I'm writing these things down. I'm not just thinking about them. I'm writing them down, and I'm doing self-reflection, and I'm doing journaling about things that I can do today, like in the present moment. Like, they're already completed. Like, I had a super amazing day today where I created 3 separate videos. You know, I closed 3 deals with my boat building business, my boat sales and repair business. I had $20,000 in revenue today, you know, after taxes and everything, you know, and I just had the most amazing day today, you know, and I'll write this stuff down, and it gets me in these feeling states to where I'm, you know, I'll get ideas, and I've noticed that other doors will start opening to where these things just happen to me. Like, people ask me, how are you doing this? How are you creating all these different things to happen to you? It's because of this self-reflection and journaling that I do in the morning. I write this stuff down, and I get into these feeling states. And I do this probably for 15 or 20 minutes, sometimes even 30 minutes, because I love doing it. It's not even a time limit that I put on it where, you know, I'm just waiting to be done with it. Like, I absolutely enjoy every second of everything that I do. Okay. I mean, there's moments in time during the day where I get frustrated, you know, temporarily, but I bring my mind back, or I react negatively, you know, things that happen to me. But I always have that power because I've designed myself with, like, the leaf exercise, the reverse course, to catch myself, and my mind is trained to always come back to my wish fulfilled. Okay. And sometimes I don't believe things are going to happen to me, or I doubt them, but they still always happen. So I no longer doubt or disbelieve anymore, because none of that matters anyways. Okay. So after doing my self-reflection, I don't eat food, I don't drink coffee, I jump on the elliptical, okay? I get on my elliptical and I do 30 minutes of fasted cardio. And this has insane health benefits, and it also helps with the mind. It opens up the mind, gets everything moving without anything in the exterior world having to assist with your stimulation. You know, you don't have any caffeine in your system, so your mind and body are waking up, and you're finding happiness within yourself, you know, through physical exercise. And it's not anything where I'm pushing myself, I'm going, you know, 1,000 miles an hour on the elliptical. You know, it's on a highest setting where there's a lot of resistance, but I'm not going really, really fast. And I don't listen to anything. I don't do, sometimes I will listen to like some self-development, you know, audios like Joe Dispenza or something like that, you know, that are really good. I'll listen to stuff like that, or, you know, some motivational stuff. But usually I'm in the silence, okay? I'm usually in the silence, and I'm visualizing my goals. You know, I'm visualizing my goals with my eyes open, because you don't use your eyes for visualization. Get that out of your mind. You don't try to see out of your eyes when you're visualizing. You see it within your own mind, like the back of your head, like in your own mind. Everything's contained within your own mind. You're in a dream state right now. All right. So after I do that, after I'm done with my self-reflection, my gratitude, but I also drink water and things like that. Like, you know, usually if like room temperature water, I'll leave a bottle of water out overnight, so that way it's room temperature when I wake up. And then I'll do my fasted cardio. And then after that, I'll go straight to the gym, or I have like coaching calls that I do in the morning. I'll start doing those once I get my mind state right. I'll start waking up my clients up, and start waking them up, making sure that they're up, and then they're doing the same exact things. and then I'll go straight to the gym. You know, I have a pre-workout, and then that'll be like my caffeine that I take. And then I'll go to the workout. My local gym. There's actually a couple gyms that I go to. I mix it up. But I'll go to my gym, and then I'll hit like a body part. Like I'll do it for like 45 minutes to an hour, where I'll just do like an insane, you know, strength training exercise workout. And then I come back from that, and then I'll begin my process, you know, through, you know, creating content, getting on in the school community, you know, I'll make a post, or I'm preparing for my next live event, my next live call, or the Zoom masterminds that we're doing within school. I'll start preparing for stuff like that. I start going through my messages, and start, you know, replying to as many people as I possibly can, interacting within the community itself, and then I'll carry out through my day. I'll start making videos, or, you know, I'll start taking care of things around the house, you know. But basically, essentially, that's my morning routine. That's super vitally important. Okay, is that when you first wake up in the morning, I want you to not drink coffee. To wake up and start journaling and self-reflection. Drink room temperature water, and do 30 minutes, 10 to 30 minutes of fasted cardio before you eat anything. There's super beneficial health reasons for this, because after your body hasn't consumed any calories over a certain length of time, your liver starts turning, instead of burning or using carbohydrates for fuel or glycogen, it turns into burning ketones, which is fat. So it starts using the fat on your body for fuel for your brain and everything else, for your body to start operating so it starts burning fat. And when you go into this fasted cardio, it assists you. And also it wakes your mind up naturally, because you're not consuming caffeine, you're not consuming any of these things in the morning to assist you to wake up. So these things get you to that next level, to where you can find happiness and gratitude within yourself without any assistance from the outside world. And that's what we have to transition into, is learning how to do that, how to find happiness within yourself without any outside stimuli. You don't need anything in the exterior world to make you happy, okay? Once you find it within, nothing can remove that or change that from you, no matter what's happening to you. And then in that state, you become completely magnetic, okay? Completely magnetic. You're always in flow state. You don't need anything. You want things, but you don't need anything, because everything that you need is contained within you, and that's the world being projected out into the screen of space. So if I were to give you that simple, it's pretty simple morning routine to do, you know, writing out different things that you're grateful for, writing out different things that you want to achieve throughout the day, you know, just reflection, you know, and journaling, and doing Neville Goddard, you know, writing and scripting, you know, like Nevilleizing your goal. I think there was a book that was written about that I got. It was really well worded, you know, Nevilleizing your goal, like journaling yourself, writing out different things that you have already done, or you presently have these things, and you're writing these things out as if you already have them right now in the present moment, because creation is finished. And I find, don't do this on a computer or your phone on a notepad. Actually write this stuff out on a notepad with a pen or or a pencil, because I find that it's so much more personable, and you're connecting your feeling states with it, and I dig really deep into feeling states when I'm actually writing things out. But that's my morning routine, guys. I gotta head out. Let me start this McLaren up for you. I know I had some requests. I love this. This is one of the other things that I love my life so much. I love providing value and service and helping people, and I always look forward to driving my supercars. My life is so amazing. State, and you start really practicing this stuff, and you get into flow state, and you're just super grateful for your life. You're going to be magnetic. You're going to attract whatever you want in your life. That's another point that I wanted to bring up, is because I manifested another supercar, which is my Z06. It's not this car, but it's my other car. And people are asking, how did you manifest that? I didn't do anything specific. I really didn't. I am who I am, and I manifest things automatically into my life because of the things that I do every single day. So I don't really have to micromanage my life that much. Like, I manifested this, at a lower price point, because I was just testing out manifestation. I could have paid full price for it, but I wanted to just test certain things out. That way I could have a testimonial on the channel to try to assist other people. But really, I don't really micromanage my manifestations that much anymore. I've already developed myself to the point where, with these morning routines and establishing myself, and solidifying my mind with my present moment awareness and my attention, and knowing that I'm living in a simulation that I can create anything I want, I've just solidified these beliefs and what I consent to be true of my world. So these things just magically come to me, and it's through, it's through work, and work isn't negative. I've built companies, and I've built a brand, to where I provide a lot of service and value to the world, and the universe pays me for that, and I'm able to buy essentially anything that I want, by providing and assisting so much service and solutions to the world, and teaching other people how to do the same thing. That's essentially, you don't have to micromanage yourself very much once you have established an entirely new state of consciousness where you're just in this magnetic flow state all the time. But anyone can get there. Anyone can get there. And just, and if you want to get there much faster, that's why I try to encourage everyone to join communities, like my school community, because you get notifications. There's a classroom, there's courses, there's systematized courses, live calls, to where we have an entire community that's surrounded it and keeps you on point. It's about being consistent and changing who you are, and being around other people that are also doing it, so you don't forget. And that's why I influence that. And the link is in the description if you're interested in that. I know most of you are probably already in there, but if not, consider it, because that investment will absolutely change your life and get you to where you want to be 10 times faster. I love you all, and I'll see you in the next video.